Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer was really impressed with how carefully this scooter was packaged for shipping. It arrived with tons of protective foam and zip ties, preventing any damage during transit, definitely better than other online purchases they've made. They recommend opening the box from both the top and bottom to easily slide the scooter out. Before even thinking about assembly, our reviewer thoroughly read the instruction manual, which made the process much smoother. They also laid out all the parts to get organized. The scooter came mostly assembled. They only had to attach the front tire and fender, headlight, kickstand, handlebar, seat, and rear cargo rack. Thankfully, all the necessary tools were included, and the whole assembly process took only about half an hour. The battery arrived fully charged, so they were ready to ride right away. This client noted the use of well-known brand components, including a Shimano derailleur and 7-speed shifter, and a KMC chain. They have prior experience with Shimano systems on other bikes and found them reliable. A protective bar on the derailleur is a nice touch for added durability. The battery is waterproof and removable, which is a great feature for security and for bringing inside to charge, especially during colder weather. Storing it in a cold garage significantly reduced the battery range, so this is a definite plus. Our reviewer estimated a range of about 25-30 miles in full electric mode and 40-50 miles in pedal assist mode, but noted this can be affected by cold temperatures. There are several different riding modes, clearly displayed on the LCD screen. These include throttle mode, power assist with adjustable levels, booster mode for pushing uphill, cruise control, and regular pedal mode for exercise. The frame feels very solid, though not particularly lightweight. Its tubular steel construction feels like it can handle city streets and even some light off-road terrain. The weld's a pair.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer found this bicycle to be impressive overall. The biggest downside for our reviewer was its weight. This client advises that if you need to carry your bike up several flights of stairs, this might not be the best choice as it's constructed with solid welded steel for durability, not lightweight aluminum. However, they note that the weight isn't noticeable when riding, thanks to the electric power boost. They also suggest sticking to the weight limit for the back rack, as exceeding it can affect balance. Aside from that, this client found the bicycle a joy to ride, particularly enjoying the pedal assist mode. They explain that it functions as a 7-speed bike without power, but when engaged, the motor kicks in, providing assistance based on the selected level. The reviewer felt it can almost deliver too much power, easily reaching speeds of 15-20 mph with minimal effort. The best thing the client claims is that it encourages you to keep pedaling, even if you're not in top shape. You control the speed and power by how much you pedal, making exercise surprisingly tolerable. Additionally, there's a throttle for when you don't want to pedal, and a cruise control feature to maintain speed. Despite their concerns about battery range based on other reviews, this reviewer, who weighs a considerable amount, achieved 12 miles on the first charge using minimal effort, only using 55% of the battery. They eventually got 21 miles before it was fully discharged. The battery takes about 5 hours to fully recharge, and they recommend avoiding full discharges to improve battery life. The client reported that some assembly is required, but the major parts are pre-assembled. It involves attaching the front wheel, headlight, kickstand, handlebars, seat, pedals, and fender screws. They aren't mechanically inclined. It took them less than 2 hours, but someone with experience could likely do it much faster. All necessary parts and tools are included. Ultimately, this review.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer purchased 2 of these a while back and is generally very satisfied with the purchase. The biggest selling point is how nicely they fold up, making them perfect for storing in a motorhome compartment. Our reviewer finds the ride to be stable, and thanks to the fat tires, the bike rolls efficiently even when pedaling without electric assistance. The brakes are reliable and the battery seems to hold a charge well, as this client had at least half left after a 20+ mile ride through hilly terrain. However, there are a couple of downsides to consider. First, the pedal assist system functions more like a speed control, maintaining a fixed speed rather than adjusting power based on how hard you pedal. This reviewer points out that on a more expensive center drive e-bike, the pedal assist acts as a torque multiplier, allowing the rider to control the speed more intuitively. Second, the throttle is overly sensitive, making it challenging to maintain a consistent speed using the throttle alone. Another minor issue encountered was that the derailleur is exposed when the bike is laid down for storage, particularly in the RV compartment. To address this, the reviewer replaced the right side rear wheel nut with an automotive lug nut. This modification provides a smooth, protective surface that prevents damage to the derailleur while the bike is stored on its side. Despite these minor drawbacks, this client remains very satisfied and would purchase them again.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.